Imagine that you're planning a baby shower for your best friend. If they're expecting a baby girl, you'd probably be buying things such as pink balloons, pink flowers, pink banners, pink snacks, pink everything. If they're expecting a baby boy, you'd be filling the venue with an overloaded blue. Many people believe that the color associations of pink to girls and blue to boys are simply unalterable facts of society, when in fact these associations have not always been the case. In the 1800s, children's clothing was characterized by how gender neutral it was. Both boys and girls wore white dresses until the age of 6 or 7, at the same time when boys got their first haircut. White dresses were so popular because it made it easy for parents to change diapers and bleach out inevitable stains. In 1884, a famous picture is taken of 2.5-year-old future President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. It shows him in a frilly white dress with shoulder-length hair. It's almost impossible to confidently identify him as a boy. This trend changed in the 1900s when pastel-colored clothing became popular for children. However, instead of the current-day associations of pink with girls and blue with boys, the exact opposite associations were formed. According to an article in the 1914 edition of the Sunday Sentinel, mothers were advised to use pink for boys and blue for girls if you're a follower of convention. During this time period, pink was viewed as a strong color which epitomized masculinity, while blue is viewed as more dainty and delicate, perfect for a baby girl. Also, these associations are thought to have come to be because of color associations to Roman gods. Pink was seen as an offset of the color red, which is associated with Mars, the god of war, while blue is linked to Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, and fertility. Although these associations were established during this time, they were not firmly enforced, and children were able to interchangeably wear both colors. The current color associations of pink with girls and blue to boys were first established during the World War II era, and it's mainly due to the fact that military uniforms were made from blue cloth. Because of this, pictures of soldiers bravely fighting to protect their country became readily available to citizens back at home, and blue naturally became viewed as a masculine color. In fact, in the picture of Rosie the Riveter, Rosie wears a blue denim shirt in order to show her masculinity despite being a female, in order to encourage women to join the workforce and take over jobs that men left behind when they joined the army. With blue being such a strong color related to men, women turned to the color pink in order to identify their gender. Although this paradigm shift of color to gender associations may seem trivial, it actually has a profound impact on the gender stereotypes viewed by society. In studies done have shown that children are actually born with no color preference, and these color preferences develop over time because of societal attitudes. In cognitive research done by Dr. Paoletti, it is shown that children actually prefer the color blue. However, around the age of 2, girls began picking a pink toy over a blue toy, and at the age 2.5, this preference for the color pink is even more obvious. Along the same timeline, boys began developing a distaste for the color pink. These studies show that because of the gender to color associations, children began following preset gender stereotypes. In response to these preset gender stereotypes, children are forced to fit into what society views as proper for each gender, and also there has been an irrational fear of children who do not follow these standards. There are countless stories of children who are bullied due to accessories and clothing that they wear that do not fit what they should be wearing as their gender. These views are slowly but surely changing as the definition for gender is redefined. As these views change, the paradigm shift for color to gender associations are changing as well. And in fact, there are parents who have begun raising their children as gender neutral. Who knows, maybe in the future, the current associations of pink with girls and blue to boys will change, and all children will be raised gender neutral, and these color associations will fade and no longer exist.